Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News.
Some of the biggest risk is to animals, household pets, and livestock, and because it can be toxic to them.
Well, I've gone on the tour myself 4 times, I think now, and each time my eyes are opened again to what we do have here and that it's worth, like I live here, but it's worth coming again.
And as the temperatures reach 30 degrees or more, you're reminded to limit your time in the sun and know the signs of heat exhaustion. Thanks for joining us here today. Well, as the temperatures heat up across the province throughout the summer season, blue-green algae will be common in area lakes and creeks. Algae blooms are a common occurrence throughout the summer season on area creeks and other bodies of water. And with the ongoing hot temperatures, the Water Security Agency is advising livestock owners and the general public of the health risk from coming in contact with blue-green algae.
Some of the biggest risk is to animals, household pets, and livestock, and because it can be toxic to them. So it's certainly something that producers want to be aware of if they do see that in some of their areas, and then also, just the public beach areas. You'll see it, and it's heavy concentrations of a blue-green color, kind of a shimmering, foamy, or often pea soup, sometimes tan in color, but bright blue, gray sort of thing. So that's something to look out for.
Direct contact or drinking of algae-contaminated water can cause a sore throat, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. In addition, you should not consume fish or shellfish caught in bodies of water where algae exists. More information on blue-green algae can be accessed through the Saskatchewan Ministry of Agriculture or the Water Security Agency. Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Drop by Market Square every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Burns & McDonnell. The town of Leader has a unique history, and its stories are being shared through a number of bus tours this summer. Southwest Saskatchewan is home to many hidden gems, and one of those is the town of Leader. Located approximately 90 minutes northwest of Swift Current, the town is in the heart of agricultural country and rich in history. In an effort to attract more visitors to Leader and the surrounding area, Leader Tourism has now started a series of summer tours. One-day excursions, which involve a bus tour of numerous historical sites and other points of interest in and around Leader, including the Great Sandhills, the Blumenfeld Church, and Sagebrush Studios.
Well, I've gone on the tour myself 4 times, I think now, and each time my eyes are opened again to what we do have here and that it's worth, like I live here, but it's worth coming again, and it's worth coming in from out of town, and we have a lot to offer. We have the little desert, just like the Sahara. We've got a world-class art gallery. It's amazing. We can go to museums around the world and see art, but we have Sagebrush Studios just across the river. All so different views, right? Rolling hills in one area, steep cliffs at the Meridian Dam site.
An experience which many on the most recent tour were not only impressed by, but appreciated the sense of community pride from the residents of Leader.
It was a special touch with the community barbecue.
Yeah, that worked out really well. There was a lot of people.
It just kind of pulls you back too, because everybody on the tour was like, so-and-so knew so-and-so, or used to live in the house down there, and just small community. It was very refreshing to see that.
Good to see.
Positive comments from out-of-town visitors, which those involved with the Leader Tourism Board hope will help to bring others to this quaint Southwest community.
Our hopes within our small group is to get people to come back in the future. We would love at some point in time to work with other tour operators in the Southwest and maybe bus packages, because Leader has a lot to offer, but so do our neighbors.
The next bus tour of Leader and surrounding area is set for August 31st and September 1st, with booking information now available through the Cypress Hills Destination Area website or by calling the town of Leader. And you can watch a full feature on the Leader tours in the coming weeks on SaskTel Max, local on demand.
I'm really enjoying it here. I always did like Swift Current. This is kiting paradise.
Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Drop by Market Square every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Burns & McDonnell. Heat stroke can occur during hot and humid conditions, and health experts are again advising you to stay cool throughout the summer season. And as the temperatures reach 30 degrees or more, you're reminded to limit your time in the sun and know the signs of heat exhaustion.
If you start feeling dizzy when you're outdoors, or it's really warm and you don't feel like you're sweating properly, because with a lot of humidity you can't sweat the way you normally would, then it's an indication you've got to be careful. Don't strain yourself too much. Avoid being out there for too long. If you do have to be out, make sure, one, you are hydrated, because a lot of people don't drink enough and then go outside, and then the dehydration also kicks in. Wearing light clothing, that's not going to cause too much retention of heat. And for babies too, that's very important. When mothers taking babies outdoors and it's pretty warm, don't have them bundled in too much, because they will get a lot of heat effect. And young children, babies, and older adults are more prone to this condition, because they respond to heat in a slower manner, so they will accumulate more heat.
And if you do experience any of the symptoms of heat exhaustion, get in the shade or into a cool environment immediately. Apply cold compresses or take a cold shower. And if your symptoms persist, seek medical attention. And along with taking breaks from the hot temperatures outside, ensure your environment indoors is cool.
At the same time, it's important, if you are indoors and it's not air conditioned, to make sure you don't get too much heat and then suffer from heat stroke and things like that. So it's really a lot of precautions. And for individuals without air conditioning, it's advisable make sure they don't wear heavy clothing, and if they can get to a place where there is air conditioning, go to a mall or something like that, or a friend's place.
Therefore, by taking a few simple steps, such as seeking shade and staying hydrated with water, you can avoid heat exhaustion this summer. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.